Hello guys, yeah. If you're looking forward to travel right now, I just want to tell you something. You have to, look at a way to travel through a legit, way or a legit route. A lot of people right now, just like Nigeria, a lot of people, no matter what you say, they'll still want to travel through the Schengen visa, and also like when they get there, they'll want to, convert it to a permanent resident or a temporary resident, just so that they can have their stay. And we all know that most of the routes that these people use when they get there is by seeking asylum. I want to tell you that if you have a way to travel in a legit way, like through the student route or the family reunion or whatever route, go through that route, because the stress will be a little bit, you know it will be a less stress for you right now, because countries are tightening up their immigration process. Yes, they are really tightening up their immigration process, and they are stressing out asylum seekers. Yes, if you see what some of these asylum seekers are going to, I'm not saying that uh it's bad or something, but you have to save yourself that emotional stress. Emotional trauma is very, very what important. That's why I'm telling you that if you have a way to go through uh a long term route through a national visa, which is either a student visa or the other visa, which is family reunion or work visa, please use those routes. Okay, now, but if you insist that you want to go through this route, please, you have to bear it in mind that asylum seeking right now is not joking. Like countries like Germany, France, they are not joking with their asylum process anymore. Yes, the acceptance rate is beginning to be very, very slim. Okay, the acceptance rate is slim. It's not like before, when you go, you tell them some sort of stories, they'll just be delaying and bind, and you can actually walk. Or some people, what they do is that they use someone's whatever document to work. Or some people, they'll be doing a vocational training and all of that. Now they are making everything very strict. If you're listening to news or you're in Germany, you will know that the asylum seeking, the way they made it a little bit linear before, is not the same. Even France, and they are kind of rejecting visas back to back, even student visa. Can I tell you that there's a friend that got they got admission into a school in France, and they were denied visa. Why? I don't really know. A lot of things that doesn't even really add up. That was why they denied them visa. So a lot of people, like right now, if they just have any means or any way to just travel, they will just go. Be it Schengen route, be it which is the tourist visa route and all of that. So they are denying visas back to back. If you'll know that the immigration laws are changing every day, and they are making it very, very strict for a lot of people right now. And may I tell you that the proof of fund that you use, like last 2 years or last 3 years, it's not you cannot use that proof of fund right now to say you want to travel. Like how many years ago, like if you have like let's say 5 million naira, 3 million naira, you can actually travel. But someone use a proof of fund of 6 million naira, and they are telling the person that you cannot go on a 1 week trip to Europe, like a 1 week tourist trip. So right now it's choky, like it's not easy. The immigration process is very, very what tight right now. So, but I'm gonna advise you, if you have any means, gather enough money. Okay, if you have the means, gather enough money. Okay, and use a legit route, which is either the study route, or I know it's not easy, but I want to tell you that if you go through this route, it will be easier for you. The stress will be a little bit easier for you compared to when you are going to use like all these short visa, which is visit visa or tourist visa, and when you get there, you are planning to change it to a long stay visa. It's not easy right now. It's very hard. Countries like Germany, country like France, even Belgium, Sweden. I mean, it's not easy right now, okay? So if you have a way, please gather enough money and use a legit route. That is what I can